Hey there, my friends. It's Jen Pitter with By the Shore Stamping. Welcome into another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. I am featuring a couple of my favorite retiring stamp sets. These are the two pet stamp sets that were in the annual catalog this past year, so the 2019 to 20 catalogs. And the two that I love the most are these two here, which is the Happy Tails and Nine Lives, which is the cat and dog stamp sets. Now, I will tell you that these are retiring. However, the coordinating punches are staying, and there will be a new pet suite in the new catalog, which is really cute as well. They're just a little bit different. It doesn't actually coordinate exactly with the punches like these do, but they'll work together easily. And they're really fun. There's some paper and there's some new elements, like embellishments and things that go with it. So it's a super fun suite. But if you really liked these and the ability to like do two-step stamping, make little Dalmatians and spotted or calico cats and stuff like that, this is a really cute set to do. And this one has really great sayings as well. So I just wanted to feature these because these are retiring at the end. Well, June 3rd is the new catalog date, so by June 2nd these will be done. So if these are on your wish list, make sure you grab them quickly. And today I'm just going to share a quick and easy card for you, which would be really good for a pet sympathy card, or just a fun card for somebody if you're doing a little note card for somebody who loves animals. This would be really quick and easy as well. So let's go ahead and put that together. I'm actually going to do a pink version this time. I did a blue version for my original. I'm going to do a pink version just in case, because you may have a girl dog instead of a boy dog that you want to send a little card for. Well, I guess you wouldn't be sending the card for the dog, but the owner of the boy or the girl dog. All right, so first up, I'm just going to go ahead and use crumb cake ink and stamp the sentiment off to the side on the Whisper White cardstock. So I used thick Whisper White because it's going to be a card base, and this one measures 4 and a quarter by 11 inches. So it's a top fold card, so it opens on the top. All right, so I'm going to do the little sentiment that says a best friend leaves a paw print on your heart. So that's why I think this one would be really good for a sympathy kind of card. And then this one does have this dog stamp set does have a sentiment that says, so sorry for your loss. So you could put that on the inside. So I just did that full strength. And since we're talking about a paw print, I'm going to go ahead and grab the little paw print image. I'm going to stamp it off, and I'm going to put this right at the bottom there. I'll stamp off again, put one kind of in the middle, and stamp off again and put one over here. Okay, so it looks like he's walking across there. In advance, I pre-cut a little pattern piece of paper. I had it on my desk, so I figured I would use it. It's not really going to show much of the pattern anyway, but I had a pattern piece of paper in pink, so I figured I would use that. And I pre-cut it with the Stitched Shapes framelits, which are some of my favorites. So I can use this crumb cake on top of that, but like again, it doesn't really show much of the paper, so I cut two different sizes. I did a 2-inch and a 2 1/4. And so I might actually use the 2-inch just because it's a little bit smaller, and you can see a little bit more of that pattern. So let's try that. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and put the little heart on. And I'm going to actually, before I tape this crumb cake circle, so this is the 2-inch circle, the smaller one, I'm going to go ahead and stamp a few little hearts on here. We're going to put our dog on here too, but I just want to add some hearts in there. Put one more over here. And maybe a little portion of one there. Okay. There we go. So I did that. This is just going to get taped down to that little pink pattern paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive on there and attach that here. That's really not on straight. Let me move that over just a tiny bit. Try that again. Okay, that's better. And then I'm going to use dimensionals, regular dimensionals, to attach this to the card. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a triangle of those on there. And we'll attach that to the card like that. Okay, so it's coming together. Now I'm going to stamp my little dog here. What did I do with him? Here he is. So I'm using crumb cake ink for this as well. And I'm just going to stamp him close to the bottom here so I'll be able to punch him out. I'm going to put this away so we don't have any accidents. And then I used just my light and dark crumb cake Stampin' Blends. And I colored the whole dog in light first. You could add some, maybe I'll try that this time. I didn't do it last time, but you could add some polka dots to him or just do the shading. I think maybe I'll actually just stick to the shading. So I'm just coloring in, and I actually probably could have used the brush tip. It'd go a little bit faster. For whatever reason, I just love this end of my blend marker. I just feel like I have a lot more control with that. So I'm just coloring him in. I like to color with small little circles here, if you didn't notice, for the most part. Okay, so there's the first coat, so to say, on my dog's coat. And then I just go in and I actually take the darker crumb cake and fill in some of that, kind of wherever it's darker in the little patterns here. And then also anywhere there it's kind of blocked or shaded. There we go. So I'm going to go do that. And then I go back again with my blender pen. My Stampin' Blends, the light color, and I just do circles and kind of blend all of that together. And I do an all over coat again, but just making sure I'm doing some nice blending here with those darker colors. Okay. Alright, and then I'll just blend all of this too so it evens it all out and it all looks the same. Okay, and then I may just kind of go over those a little bit more. There. Okay, he looks good. Now I'm going to take the punch. Like I said, the punches are not going away. Those are staying. They're in the the new catalog as well. But I'm going to flip this over and punch him out. Okay. So that's done. And then he is going to go on top of my little piece here. I'm going to pop that up again because I like to add lots of dimension. Oh, you know what I did too is I did on my other one put a little pink collar, but I'm not sure I loved it. So you know what I'm going to do instead? We're going to try something a little bit different this time, see if I like it better. I'm going to actually stamp that collar on a scrap piece and then cut it out. All right, so I don't have, I don't want it to be so light for the collar, so I'm going to use Melon Mambo. So it's the pink in the pattern paper was petal pink, but I'm going to make it a brighter collar, I think. Let's see how that looks. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that. Like cat hair on everything. Okay, and then I'll use my scissors. And I'm going to cut that out. I'll probably just cut that those little 3 little tags or 2 little dots off and just keep it a nice straight collar rather than trying to cut that out. Just do that. This is great too because now I can test it to see if I like it. If I did really like it and I wanted to stamp it instead, I could do that, but I kind of like doing a little bit more three-dimensional kind of look. I'm going to trim these down just a little bit because it's kind of hanging off of him, or her, I should say. Trim this down, not leave quite as much of an edge on that. All right, that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. I'm just going to use my regular adhesive because it's here. Try not to put my project back in that. There we go. That looks cute. I like it. All right, and then I did take just a little bit of the Whisper White Baker's Twine. Gosh, I'm going to miss this stuff. This is also retiring. It's while supplies last. So if you want to add some to your stash, it's pretty inexpensive. It's only $3.50. And you get a nice big roll of it. And I use it for everything. Such a good staple. All right, so I'm going to just trim that down. This is twisting a little bit, so I'm going to try and straighten that out. There we go. I'll trim that down again. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to do some mini glue dots. And I'm going to stick that over here like that. And then I have some little glimmer paper here. And I'm going to take my little punch and stick just the heart in there and do a little glitter heart. All right, and I'm going to put that on with a mini Stamping Dimensional. I'll stick that right in the middle like that, and I attach that over here. I might stick it here this time. There. So there we have the girl and the boy version. Super simple, super quick and easy. And like I said, you could use that So Sorry for Your Loss stamp here inside if you wanted to use it for like a pet sympathy card. There you go. So there you have it, a girl and a boy version of our little card. Sorry, the sun's starting to come in, so it's probably not the best lighting today. But hopefully you guys were able to see that really well. But there's the cards up a little bit closer. All right, thanks so much for watching. We will catch you next week for another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button below, and even better, if you like this video and my other videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and that would really make my day. All right, have a great week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.